The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
Hello, Master Silverbow. You'd be the envy of those around you, with an impressive lean over those places of ancient nautical persuasion.
And the world returns to normal. Right, boys, there is an island called Nassau.
Can we stay there?
This may be an island for us to settle down.
Hi, my name's River. Nice to meet you.
River was our spy aboard the last ship, the Queen Elizabeth's Revenge. You know who I am.
I have no idea who the hell you are.
The name's Bluebeard.
Nice to meet you, Captain.
Ned Bluebeard is an old friend of mine. We have agreed to turn the cannons on the fortress.
I think we found our way into the fort.
Big gun secure, all good, love
Okay,
you.
fuck off. I'm gonna bomb the shit out of this place.
It seems the entire world explodes. Coming out of this crevice in the cliffside is a very sleek-looking ship.
Ooh, I bet you that's the commandant.
Yeah, after it.
You turn the broom, but unfortunately turn into the path of a mortar.
Yeah, okay. 1 and 3 are now mooching about beach together.
What's the bar called?
Nancy's.
And is there a ship in the bay?
There is, yes.
This is mine now.
You are Winnie the Poohing it through the back up on top of the deck and overboard.
Yeah, and then I'm going to come out of the water like 007.
There's people having a fight, and they stop.
Put it away.
It's best you surrender.
All the guards immediately throw down all their weapons and leg it. You manage to make it to the
You
tower.
two bells go up to the top of that tower, and I'll stay down here.
Stop! The island has been taken.
And I'm going to fire the cannon.
They throw down their arms and raise their hands. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. So, boys and girls, ladies and germs, ladles and jelly spoons, we rejoin the action now, having just negotiated the world's most impressive surrender through the clever use of bells and cannons.
Jeff's going to fire a message down, pointing down through. Is there sort of like a stairwell going up and there's like a hole for the bell shaft, I'm guessing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Exactly. I'm going to point down at Keth.
Bell shaft.
And fire a message at him. And just be like,
sorry.
You keep that snake in your sleeve.
Just as long as you keep yours under that tea towel.
I'm not sure if you're flirting with me, or if you don't want Bill to destroy another piece of cord.
So, let me paint the picture for you guys. So, I assume you come down the tower and you join the victorious freedom fighters in the town square. There's lots of cheering and shouting, and you see a number of people are getting treated for various injuries. Even some of the guards are being cared for to, you're not monsters. We're not just going to let them just bleed out. It's untidy. Either, finish them off or sort them out. That's the aim of the game. And you see that there is a small, a crowd of people around one particular figure. And you see Timbers and Starflower are there. And Timbers is knelt down by this figure, who appears to have been injured.
Do you reckon that might be Tartan Jack?
Is that Yallen?
Or it could be Yallen. Oh my God, it's Yallen! Jeff picks up his pace. In his white
when you
shorts.
get there, you see it isn't, in fact, Yallen. It's fine. It's not Yallen.
Oh, Jeff shoots him.
Jeff shoots Yallen.
Finish him off. Blam. Duck. Boom.
Yalan's broken his leg.
No, you see that Tartan Jack is there as well. He's sort of bending down, sort of leaning over this figure that is on the ground.
Timbers and stuff seem cool
looking.
with it.
They do.
They do.
And you see, they do. Yeah, they do. And you see that the figure on the ground has a remarkably blue beard. And is a rotund fellow. And Timbers is talking to this figure who you recognise as the captain of the Lizzie's Revenge. And the figure he's there, and you can't hear what's going on. Whispered words are being said back and forth. And as you approach, he stands up and he says, "Take this man to the infirmary." And Yalan pipes up and he says, "An infirmary? What is it?"
It's where the infirm go, Yalan.
It's a big building full of hospital beds, but that's not important right now.
Could we have his ship if he doesn't pull through?
Boys.
Brutal.
That was pretty cutting, but also quite a relevant question.
Am I there at this point? Or am I still on my boat?
Are you still on your boat?
I think I'm probably still on my boat. I think I'm probably moving in.
Okay.
From the stuff on the Tel Dath, are you just walking across from the are you walking on the water across from your ship to the Tel Dath, up the crow's nest, gathering your things onto your back like a proper hermit crab, and moving into your bigger home?
Are you hanging pictures and stuff?
Yeah, running precisely and going, "This room's mine. No, this room. No, this room.
All this carpet needs to be torn off."
A little sign over the door that says "Boat, sweet boat." You know.
Ooh, parquet, lovely.
So the rest of you who are witnessing this going on, and Timber says, what is Mr. Miracles with Malrus?
He's doing his Jesus thing. He's walking on the water again.
I'm not sure what you mean there, Keth.
He had some other business to attend
to.
Yeah.
Well, we have, as you can see, there's plenty to be getting on with here. That's easy for you to say. And I must admit, it was a remarkably good idea of you to try and convince these dirty Imperial dogs to surrender before we have to cut them all down and save on the bloodshed all round, I must admit.
Well, I thought it would be preferable.
But there is, how they say, an owlbear in the room.
Oh, no, I think...
Keth.
Yeah.
What?
No.
What have you done?
Got out the bag, has he? Bloody hell. He's not brain damaged as well, is he?
Hey, not all of these creatures are brain damaged, you know.
Just that one.
No, it's a gnomish expression.
Just the ones that meet me.
Great worth.
Just a small herd are making on the beach.
You were responsible for the bovine contingent, were you?
Yes, they're mad.
I did. A dangerous thing which will burn them at once.
Don't let them lick you.
I'll do my best. But as I was saying, the expression means that there is a very important job or piece of information that is largely being ignored by the general population of the vicinity.
Is it that one job that you asked us to do?
It is very much that job, the one which I asked you to do, which was to detain or otherwise incapacitate the commander of this here island.
Yeah, we
now, we have ever so slightly achieved the second part of that job, which is to conquer said island and begin to make it our home. And despite the new sunroof that we had to install in the fort's keep, I do believe that we did miss the very crucial first part of that job.
Are you sure he's not, like, in amongst all the bodies? A lot of those people have been stung quite a few times by bees, so anybody could look like anybody.
Yes. Bees. Marvelous creatures. Anyway, I am aware of a certain piece of information that you perhaps are not. You see, while you have assumed he has escaped on this island, I, in fact, know that he has. And the reason for that is I have acquired some information from a very important informant of mine. I believe you've met her before, young River. I shall tell you the wherefores and the hows of how I came to know this information through young River. She was the one who was on this island in the first place. She provided us with that information about how and when to attack.
Oh, excellent.
Unfortunately, she was, it seems, taken captive a little over a month ago, so information was scarce. But it seems young Tartan Jack here was forthright in the mind to help her escape.
I thought everyone was walking across the corridors a lot more confidently for the last month.
But I am going to need you, I assume there's still 4 of you, to carry out the orders in which I asked you to pertain in the first place. And I shall not be so bold as to assume that you can track him down by yourselves, because frankly, look, I've seen the work you do, and while it is rather effective, I have yet to see a great deal of efficiency in the old organisation and, planning departments.
Yeah, we're not good at the
going on.
Sort of the work that goes before the work.
Very much jump in and hope for the best seems to be your technique.
But it seems to work.
We're men of action, not pre-action.
I'm not denying that the functionality of your planning is usually effective, but the planning itself seems to be rather chaotic. So I have for you a small gift in the form.
It's not a PDA,
is it? Pilot, isn't it?
Palm Pilot. Yeah.
Not a floating HR department. I would last 5 minutes.
Although I imagine that before long we shall all be having to
visit group scheduling system.
Is an attractive secretary.
Well, I'll leave that to you, young Keth. That may be a decision for you to make.
Is it a mountain of admin?
No, it's better than that, I have to admit. It's information of the very credible and live sort. And he pulls out a very interesting-looking stone of far speech, and he says, "River, are you there?"
Captain, is that you?
Certainly is, young River.
Oh my God!
Have you managed to succumb yourself aboard the commandant's ship?
I have indeed, Captain. I'm hiding below deck, but don't worry, I have plenty of beer around me.
Excellent. That's very important supplies. Now, make sure you stay hidden and help these boys as best they can. They will be needing some directions. Tell you forthwith, do you know the direction in which the commandant has fled?
It seems like we're very far out to sea at the moment. I'm not going to lie, when I look out the windows, there's just water everywhere.
He did take a skimmer as far as I saw.
Usually the case. I see why you hired her for this job, Captain.
Somewhere at sea. Can you perhaps be more precise, River?
You and Malrus should get together. You're very astute when it comes to sort of water locations.
I seem to have had the directions of where are you? I'm at sea.
And that's the end of the podcast. We never found him.
Yeah. Sorry, right. Sorry, I've been drinking a bit of wine while I've been watching a film. I was like...
That's very unprofessional, River.
Films.
You can cut that bit out.
I'll have you know, I spent a few hours in the park drinking this afternoon.
Special brew on a bench?
Well, the pub and beer gardens were massively packed, so we just went for tinnies in the
bit
park.
More classy.
Yeah.
Under a tree.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Under some newspaper on a bench.
Pretty much. That's how I like to party.
It's warm. It's really warm. What are you on about?
Sorry.
River, where are you?
I believe it asked that very question.
I have heard whisperings, actually. I overheard that they might be heading across the Devil's Arse. I believe it's quite a fiery area.
By the heavens and the powers.
That sounds like quite a hairy experience.
A very tightening one, I suspect.
Cracking piece of information.
It's going to be the butt of every joke, I can see it.
I believe they might be heading back to Neverwinter.
Who's goes in for a bumper next?
Bumper.
Neverwinter, you say, River?
I believe so. I think they might be going back to report their findings.
And do you know how fast you're going, River? Any idea of what sort of speed the ship's doing?
Many knots.
Maybe not.
Right.
This is not good.
Boys. These anus puns are very funny, but the situation is somewhat dire. This man must not reach Neverwinter.
No, that's understood, Captain. We'll never have, by the time they send reinforcements, we'll never have this place,
Just going to crack out my stone of far speech and go, Derek,
What?
Dumb joke.
I'm just here with this shit.
You've reached the voicemail of Derek Normalbeard. Sorry, I can't come to the stone right now, but if you leave your name and your number, I'll get... I'm just kidding.
Jeff!
What?
Jeff! No. The ship's ready.
A duck.
What are we doing? Oh, okay.
Boom!
I'm just going to duck.
Can it roll a d20?
That's a 19.
I'm just going to...
Another building with some currently surrendered
Orphans in it.
royal guards.
Some orphans in that one.
Takes an impact, and you hear another Wilhelm scream.
Cool.
And Malrus, you hear a voice that just says,
Excellent, Malrus.
What was that?
Got Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
Malrus, so, hold on. Malrus, River's got, she's on board the Commandant's ship. I'm just going to fill him in and go,
"Yeah,
is that
you
ship?
tell him everything.
Don't beat him up.
Yeah, I can lay you out. Is that your ship seaworthy, is it?
Oh, I would think so, yes.
How fast is it? I mean, I assume you know all the information as soon as you took on board.
It was our owner's manual somewhere in the glove compartment.
Did you go through the handbook and look at the spec?
Yeah.
I assume you read the handbook.
Thank you for purchasing.
It's in the glove box, isn't it?
I have not yet read the handbook.
They didn't give you a handover?
I'm going to figure it out as I go along.
There's only one
Right,
key.
boys.
You'll lose your security deposit, Malrus.
Get yourselves down to the docks, aboard that ship that Malrus seems to have prepared for you, and set sail. River,
Yes. Yes.
please do what you can to delay the Commandant in his passage.
Where are you hiding on the ship, River? Passage through the devil's arse.
Oh, fine. I've found a lot of beer below deck. So
Okay, are you
I believe
in
I
the
will
hold?
survive the journey well, but I will do my best to. What the fuck am I doing?
You know I own a pub, River. They're like, the beer is not a question of...
I'm sorry if we need to re-record it.
River.
River, will you please slow down the ship?
Could
Very
you
simple.
sneak out? Could you like make a hole in the? Because you're a water person, so you could like float and be fine in water.
Who
Can't
is
you?
that?
It's me, River.
Hello?
Hey. Sorry,
Hey,
Captain.
Who is this?
It's Jeff. It's Jeff Norman. Jeff Silverbow.
You probably don't recognise him because he's not got a shirt on.
Jeff with a G or Jeff with a J?
Jeff with a J from Jeff Silverbow from the Teldath.
Jeff.
We met.
I'm sorry, dear. It's
picked
not
us
ringing a
up.
bell, but you sound absolutely lovely.
Hi, River. It's Derek Normalbeard here
Jeff's
from
gonna
the
walk over-
Teldath.
Walk away a little bit, heartbroken.
Jeff's friend.
Shut down.
Are you the one with no beard?
I am, yes.
Yes.
Jeff's-
hi.
yeah.
How are you?
Jeff's mate.
Walks
I'm,
away.
I'm pretty good.
Oh, good.
All things considered. I might just ask you.
I'm glad. Are you the one that blew everything up?
That was Jeff.
Jeff.
I just.
Oh, I get you mixed up. Oh, Jeff,
Yeah.
I remember you now. You're the one that fucked everything up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
How's it going, Derek?
Jeff the
not
bummer.
too bad.
A
If I
bomber.
could just drill down into the pressing issue at hand, River, whereabouts are you secreted on board this ship? Just so, you know, when the time comes, we don't actually blow you up.
I'm below deck right now, but I've heard that I need to keep the Commodore busy, so I'm going to get right on that.
Okay, well, however you want to achieve that is up to you.
I have my ways, dear. I have my ways.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
should
I
have
hear she's a specialist with
Stop
fluids.
saying things.
We'll
Right,
see
this
you
is
soon.
this conversation
Love you
got
lot,
very out
spy.
of hand very quickly. River, stay hidden, and perhaps when the moment arises, take your chances and disable the ship as best you can. I'll hand you over to the boys. They can contact you on this stone of far speech.
I mean,
It is
I'd rather they
untraceable and
didn't.
untrackable, and I would rather very much if you perhaps weren't quite so slosh next time they speak to you. Is that all right?
She is
I
surrounded with
can't
beer,
promise
Captain.
anything, but I'll do my best.
Very good, very good. Stay safe, River. Goodbye.
You too, Captain. Bye.
Fuck off.
Oh,
Right.
how rude.
Oh no, that's normal. Oh, she's gone.
That's just how
She
he...
doesn't speak Gnomish. That's brilliant.
Okay, Captain. You stay here and fuck off, and we'll fuck off and fuck off, shall we?
Very good, boys. Hurry up. I have much to do here, as you can imagine, and if Malrus could resist blowing up any more buildings, we would very much like to use them, if that's all right to him.
I'd quite like somewhere to live, basically, is all I was going to say. Captain, you carry on.
Well, we'll make sure there's a fine property set aside for you. and you'll have your pick of the accommodation where you return.
Oh, excellent. Captain, we're going to need hands to sail this ship because we're not equipped to do it ourselves. Can we just take as many people?
Derek, it's tiny.
I'd very much rather you didn't. It's a small ship, and you should be able to catch him rather quickly.
I can't sail though.
Well, good news. I believe that one of your crew has already set the ship ready, so I assume he is a competent salesman.
Well, let's hope so.
A ship captain says that.
That would be a weird job. He's like, you apply. I'm a salesman. Yeah, okay, climb aboard. No,
I believe the term is sales executive.
See you in 6 months. I thought I was doing some cars. I get really seasick. In a suit on board a ship, like tying knots.
Could you do a ship of the week video on that, please? A ship of the week.
That does sound fairly similar to how you ended up on the Dath in the first place.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Right, boys.
Okay, Captain.
Don't fuck it up.
Now fuck off and all that. Yeah. Okay, we'll try not to. Just kill him. Do you want him captured, or that I probably should have clarified? Capture or kill?
Either. Just don't let him get to Neverwinter.
I
tried to set him on fire.
Very good of you, Jeff.
I was going to say the same thing, Jeff.
Let's get out of here, gents.
Funny
Could
how
you not have done it a little more permanently, you might say?
Yeah, I could have, but I hope.
Well, now's your chance, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's getting further away with every second.
I know, we should really probably go after him.
River's slowing him down. I'm sure she's going to do her job.
Boys, Tempus Fugit.
Bless you.
Please.
Tempus, fuck it, Captain. See you later.
Thank you very much. Now, fuck off.
Okay, fuck off.
And he turns back to some of the gathered crew and starts issuing orders of repair and healing and various fire dousing. What are you guys doing?
Bibbidi bobbidi broom.
Nothing happens.
Malrus, we're coming to you, mate.
Okay.
Captain wants us to chase the commandant, so I don't know if you can turn the ship around. Like, get it ready to shoot out. We're going to make our way to you now.
Okay, then. Ready to go.
See you soon.
Okay.
Love you, bye.
To the docks.
Yeah, as we're making our way to the through the town, I'm just going to... So, this Amberley thing of yours, Jeff, what's it actually do?
God knows.
Well, yes, she would, but I'm asking you to tell me.
Well, I think that it's something to do with wind control, and...
So you could just blow him back towards us.
I think, I can change the direction of the wind, I think. If I ask her really nicely, she might do that. And I feel better, like, directionally. I think I know where I'm going more when I'm on the water. I just feel more confident about... Yeah, like I feel like if you want me to sort of like try and navigate a little bit, I think I could probably give that a good crack. Like I feel good about it myself.
Like I say, I'm fairly useless in the sales department, so.
But you clearly have expertise elsewhere.
I've got sales experience, but it's not.
Let's go and see what Captain Pugwash has got for us.
And you've been in the job as long as I have.
Are you doing anything else before you head back to the ship?
I feel like we should after that line.
You say that.
I'm just giving you the option to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, what would your characters do? That's the game of the game.
Change out of my Royal Guard, whatever's left of my Royal Guard uniform.
I want to
just
get
back into
Nancy's
my stuff.
Health points for people.
Do you want some of this potion that I've got?
I want to go see what's going on with Nancy's and see if there's anything. They could have a first aid kit in there.
It's
behind the bar.
Franchise, yeah.
You making a quick trip to Nancy's, are you?
We can heal up in there as well. I just want to see.
You wanted this, James. You wanted this. We were about to leave, and now you've opened Pandora's box.
Always give you the option of doing what you want to do. It's absolutely fine. You guys do what you want to do.
You've opened a can of worms.
I'll follow him down into.
We've got River on speed dial if we need to get vamoosed.
Yeah. Which of you took the? Because Timbers handed the special looking stone of fast speech. Which one of you took it?
100% Derek.
Yeah, I would have taken it.
Yeah? Okay. It's very much like a stone of fast speech, but
he's the
untraceable phone, burner phone.
It's very much like a standard stone of fast speech. Only it's a blue stone. A blue one, yes.
Heard about them.
It's got a fancy case.
Bluetooth accessible.
Yeah. So you're heading to Nancy's, are you?
I just want to check
best
it out.
say goodbye to the cows before we go.
Yeah, I'm going to
make sure they're all right.
Gertrude one on the head as if she knows.
Ermintrude, you bastard.
Well, she's not going to know the difference, is she?
I just want to pop my head into that. I'm going to go to Nancy's, and I just want to say, is there anyone in there? Can I make a perception? Is there anyone in the pub?
Yeah, as you step up the steps, roll a perception check.
Tom.
Oh no, back to normal. That is a 2.
With a 2, you are convinced that the place is haunted and no one lives there.
Well, we don't need to go here, guys.
You see a mirror and you think it's another version of yourself.
Yeah.
It just keeps doing everything that I'm doing.
Load of spooky ghosts in there.
It's haunted, is it?
Yeah,
we'll get Malrus in and exercise the whole.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not for exercise. I've done a lot of leg workout recently, but
Jeff, I think some franchises just feel like that. To be honest, when
Derek, Derek, are you nearby the bar?
I'm nearby the bar. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you roll perception, please?
17. 19,
yeah, you can clearly tell that it is not haunted and not deserted. There's a lot of people in there. There's a lot of the pirates that are still bloodied from the beachfront fights and all sorts of things, and they're in there having a drink.
Jeff, they're just wearing white. They're not ghosts.
Oh. Sorry. It's the sand. It keeps blowing in my eyes a little.
We'll get this done, and we'll come back for a nice proper drink.
I want to let them know to look after the cows. Just let them know because they could have milk out of them. That'd be useful. And then equally, they might look after them for us.
Is that okay with you, Keth?
That's fine by me as long as Ermintrude 1 is looked after.
Apparently Ermintrude 3 isn't going to do shit all until we get a third cow.
Yeah.
And you're not going to chance it. So I just want to tell you to look after them.
Because I don't want to get something horrendous that comes out and eats them.
Jeff, thaumaturgy, the door's open. And
round of drinks for everybody.
There's no doors. It's a beachfront bar. It's very much open front, like the last one was.
Jeff,
in fact, it's almost a carbon copy.
Before.
I'll pay for a round of drinks for whoever looks after the cows. How about that?
Okay.
Nancy, there's some cows outside.
Have you gone inside now?
Yeah. I thought I was going to
so you go in,
but there are doors, so I've just gone in.
Yeah. So you go inside and you can see there are lots of people sat around having a drink, and behind the bar is a barmaid of indeterminate age. She could be a fresh-faced 40, or she could be a weathered-looking 20-something. Very hard to tell, but either way, she's very beautiful. And she's standing quite happily behind the bar, cleaning a glass, and there's a small box in the corner playing a few tunes. And as you walk in up to the bar, she says, "Oh, hello, my lovely. How are you?"
Oh, hello.
Do you want to come on an adventure? Could she come with us?
No, amazing. No.
Why?
I don't want that energy around me, okay?
What drinks can I get you, my lovelies?
Oh, no drinks today. Thank you very much. We've just sort of stopped all the fighting. We just wanted to come say hello, say we're the heroes that stopped the fighting on the island. And
very nice.
Just to let you know that we've got some cows. We've left them outside.
Oh, you was wondering about them cows?
Yeah, well, we thought bring some new animals to the island. If you haven't had a beef burger before, you're in for a treat later on. Maybe in a few years.
You leave them alone. It's milk only, you monster.
But if you want to have milk, then he's talking about milk. You can have some milk out of them.
Are they?
Give it a go.
Are they lactating cows? Then have they had the young calves, as they say?
No, just give them a pull, and they'll have fun.
I'm not certain that you understand how the biology of a cow works.
I'm not a farmer. You're a barmaid. This could be interesting. Just if you could look after
your
them.
name is, my lady?
Nancy.
Oh, lovely to meet you, Nancy. This must be
very
your
nice
place,
to meet you.
Then. No,
it certainly
Nancy,
is.
Oh God, he's off again, guys.
One of them's a little bit touched in the head, bless her. So,
no.
Yeah, so they're going to need some tending to. But when we get back, we will buy anybody who wants to in the bar a round of drinks on us, and maybe one for yourself as well. And then I'll give her a cheeky wink.
That's very kind of you. Would you like me to put a notice up on our notice board?
Sure. I mean, it can't hurt, can it?
Okay. She pulls out a piece of paper from behind the bar and she says, Co-sitter wanted. Pay 1 round of drinks. Cows found outside bar.
Yeah, they'll be the cows. They're out front. Yeah.
Put the fact that she's going to need special on the
yeah,
fly.
Yes. Round,
yeah. 1 cow requires special care.
Yeah.
Put will answer to Ermintrude 1. The clever one will answer to Ermintrude 3.
To
In 3 different
Ermintrude
languages.
1. The clever one will answer to Ermintrude 3. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Ermintrude 2?
We don't talk about
a deep
two.
silence will fall across the group. Everyone just look down like...
Best not to pry, Nancy.
Oh no. Oh, you've put my foot in it ever again. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, my love. At least we're not on Ermintrudes 4 and 5. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, that's so funny.
Is it?
Derek, stop it. Not another one.
I tell you what, Nancy, hold that thought. If you could pop the notice up, that would be lovely. We've got some stuff to attend to, guaranteeing the survival of the island, like Jeff said here. But we'll see you later.
That sounds very nice. When will I see you?
Oh,
don't mind this. This is the waiter. It brings snacks.
Oh, sorry. I ordered these on the fly.
Oh, no.
They're my sandwiches.
Really nice. It made me really hungry.
Toasted sandwiches and whatnot.
Lovely.
More than... He's got extras.
No, I'm just a growing lad.
Yeah,
too many, if anything.
I would say to Nancy, Nancy, I'll be back when I'm back. Okay, I'm a man of my own rhythms. Can't chain me down, love. And then I'm gonna head off towards the ship.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
I'll follow him.
Whatever.
See you soon.
Yeah, whatever, Nancy.
Lovely to meet you. I'll sure somebody will.
Hopefully.
Until then.
Otherwise, we'll come back and we'll kill every last one of them in here.
Well, that sounds very menacing.
He's
Tom,
really got to work on his flirting. Sorry.
Do you want some of my health potion?
I could have a sip. I only need 6.
Oh, yeah,
can
that'll
have
do
a
you.
sip.
That'll do you, yeah.
But
I've
aren't
still
you
got
in
a third
shit
of a
state?
bottle left. No, I'm okay now because I drank quite a lot of it. So I've got a third of a bottle left, I think.
Do you think it's worth us going and checking the armory that was in there, or
in the fort?
Nah. Let's let the pirates have that. Let's get off in the next bit, I reckon.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
Okay. So are you heading aboard? And at this point, I'm going to have to ask a very serious, important question for the next goodness knows how long in this podcast.
Until it gets destroyed.
Yes. What is the name of this ship?
I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
Yes. It can't be the Black Pig.
The Valkyrie.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice. So you all head... Right, you lot, calm yourselves down, dust yourselves off, and get comfortable. For it now will be the best part of the show. Something that I'm calling a moment with the Master, the Dungeon Master. Now then, first things first, from all of us here at Roll Britannia, we want to give you an enormous thank you for tuning in again and climbing aboard our piratical podcast of maritime nonsense and adventure. We would have crashed a long time ago into the pointy, sharpy rocks of failure had it not been for the support of you lovely lots. So, it's fantastic to have you with us. Right, it's shout-out time. Pedro! Shout-out scroll, por favor. Excellent work, boy. Here you go, have a cracker for your efforts. Okay, fine. You can have one of my special chocolate hobnobs. Now, shoo, vamos. Right, so this week's special shout-out goes to Kiri.Vampire, who got in touch with us through Instagram. We're so glad that you're loving the show. And to answer your question, get yourselves over to podchaser.com, find Roll Britannia, and leave your review of the show there. Shout it out to the world. Incoming random celebrity shout-out. Well, fresh from sadly scoring nil points on the Eurovision Song Contest, UK entry James Newman has been binging all the episodes of Roll Britannia to cheer himself up. What's that? You like your very own shout-out, and you've got an amazing idea for the show, and you want to donate your beer to Derek's Make My Face Warm Again fund. Oh, Derek. That's weird. Well, apart from that last one, it's incredibly easy to do. Just look for Roll Britannia on pretty much any social media, you name it, and we're probably there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Discord. We love chatting with you lot, so don't be shy and get in touch. And now then, wherever you decide to get your podcast from, it would be absolutely amazing if, while you're there, you could take just a minute or two to give us a lovely 5-star review, eh? The world of D&D podcast is treacherous and very scary, so a kind word from you guys really helps our brave little podcast to navigate safely through the stormy seas, and it also helps more fantastic people just like you to discover the show. And if you haven't already, make sure that you've bashed that subscribe button, otherwise Keth will throw you into the brig before you've even had time to think, just what is it with all these cows? Right then, that's enough for now. You're making the place look untidy, and there's adventure going on. And if I leave those four up to their own devices for too long, then disaster is sure to strike. So get out of my office and get back into the chaos. Be gone!
Gents, welcome aboard.
What's this ship called? Every
The
ship
Valkyrie.
needs a name. Oh.
That's
I thought that was just some. I just thought that was just some graffiti somebody had
Have you
done.
painted it on already?
Yeah, I've just sort of scribbled it on the side.
Yeah, you
Just
might
crossed
wanna
out
get
the
it.
old name, put the new name on.
not even painted over, just crossed it out.
Yeah, just a line through it.
I thought you'd have called it Guinevere too, but never mind.
Love the idea. It's got a crossed out thing that is underneath.
What
it,
was the
really.
original name? It was crossed out. But also the Valkyrie.
yeah, it was Valkyrie, but spelt slightly differently.
Malrus is Valkyrie.
Valkyrie with a
now.
Y.
Yeah.
It's my Valkyrie now.
Valkyrie.
Okay, does that make you
it
the
was
captain?
called it was called the Swan.
Ah, well, the
That's a
Valkyrie.
shit name for a boat.
Yeah.
So
They'll
The
break
Valkyrie.
her arm anyway.
that's understandable.
Yeah, the Valkyrie will, I don't know. Break
We should go. Do we need to raise anchor?
Captain Malrus?
I mean, typically setting sail is usually helped by
Yeah.
raising the anchor. Yeah.
I was asked.
Who are you calling a wanker? Oh, sorry.
I'm
Raise the
assuming. Should we call you Captain Malrus now?
Captain Toscobble.
Okay, Toscobble.
Cobble.
Wow, that escalated really quickly. I kind of just want to call you M from now on.
Captain M.
Captain M.
What roles are you all going to take on the ship then? This is let's get your roles sorted out.
Well, I think I should be navigator.
That sounds
Personally.
wise.
Yeah, it does
Yep.
sound wise.
I'll be the bosun. Keth will be the bosun.
I mean, on this ship, you need someone to operate the sails, and someone to operate the guns, and someone to steer, and someone to navigate.
Guns.
We've left the smallest one to operate all the sails.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've got enough agility that I could be like a rigging monkey. So I'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You did say
Cool.
you had sales.
You've all got your
experience.
roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yes. Would you like to buy this rope? Quite
Nice.
old,
Hang yourself.
but I'd like some money
Sell
for
me
it.
this rope.
Right. Okay. So we've all got our roles. Are we going to set sail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chase after
Well, then
the
I think it's
commandant.
time that Jeff gave you a heading.
But I was
No,
waiting for
not
the
now,
captain.
Jeff. Later in the back.
Is that the rules on this ship? Okay, fine.
It's a party boat.
Normally, you have to be at sea longer for that to be worth it.
As
Boats
the
and
navigator, you
hoes.
think I saw this
will.
coming.
I will tell you. I have not washed in a long time.
I can taste.
On my
I mean,
knees.
So,
Everything's
Captain?
salty.
do we?
Yeah.
Are we leaving?
Yes.
Anchors away.
Stop calling me a wanker. Sorry.
Okay. So do I mean I've got Umberlee's blessing, but in all seriousness, do I just go? Let's go this way, and then we find her. We find the commandant. Like,
One of Umberlee's blessings is that you can't be lost at sea.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at a compass, and when normally you look at a compass, it would sort of point to north. This one,
Oh
although
my
it
God,
points
oh my
to
God,
north,
oh my
you
God,
see
I just
a
realised.
spectral dial sort of superimposed on top of it that shows you the direction that you want to travel in.
I've got the Pirates of the Caribbean
sort of.
No, I've got the compass
no one
of true
else would be able to see
desire.
it.
I've got the compass of true desire.
Malrus has a device that does this, but
Literally
you can
does
do
this.
it with any compass.
You can do it with any
sick.
compass. Oh, so we've got two for the price of one.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we put that on, though, it would just turn around and go straight back to Nancy's, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If I was holding it, yes.
It depends on who's looking at it and who's holding it. With Malrus, if he's looking at it, it would take him to where he wants to go, which is not necessarily where you all want to go right now.
Well, I want to get the commandant.
Well, there you go. But if Malrus suddenly decided, I want a sandwich, it would take you to the nearest Greg's or something, you know.
Just crashes straight into the Teldath and waits outside the Nando's that is being built.
Yeah, unfortunately, Malrus, your compass is permanently stuck pointing at Nando's at the moment.
The N is not
That is your
north,
heart's truest
it's
desire.
Nando's.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah,
but also with Umberley's Blessing, it would work with any sort of navigational tool. So it's not just your compass. You could use any device that would help you divine a direction. And while you're at sea, Umberley's Blessing would show you the way.
And Keth, you have something to do with the coast or something that you were yammering on about earlier?
We'll be leaving it fairly soon. The coast will run out and the sea will begin.
Oh, so it doesn't extend to the sea. Purely.
He knows exactly where to go right now.
It purely extends around the shoreline.
Precisely where I am.
Right.
Once the water goes above plumb depth, I've no idea where it's supposed to be.
Hey.
Is there a satellite navigation system on this ship? Is it called called Waves instead of Ways?
Hi.
Waves, nice.
Hi, I'm your Jeff system, and I'll be guiding you today.
Tom, nice.
Nice, very nice.
Let's go, let's go.
That way.
So,
and he points.
Okay, I'll turn the wheel.
Yep. And you raise the anchor collectively between you and pulling sheets and tightening bowlines and all sorts of things.
Sluice the mainsail and
weighed anchor and
yo-ho me hearties and all that.
Yeah,
a shanty begins.
A sea shanty does in fact begin, which is weird because none of you are singing. And you can't sing shanties if you've got no beard. Got no beard, got no beard. Can't sing shanties if you've got no beard. And you make your way out of the cove. And as you're passing through the really narrow part where the gap between the two very high cliff faces, you see just beyond the cliffs, you see the Teldath and the Lizzie's Revenge sort of moored just outside the cove. And again, as you're sort of departing the sort of island vicinity, you look back and you can see that there are people atop the tallest tower standing by the large gun looking very confused.
We'll give him a cheeky wave.
Malrus is just waving the firing pin. Bye.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can see the two people hanging off the side of the building still?
Yeah, please do.
I forgot all about them. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a 2, so I don't see shit again.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Bastard, Jeff.
Someone else see. Someone else have a look.
I don't tell you.
I'm going to roll.
Forget everything you've done.
16.
Not my fault.
I'll have a cheeky look.
Take better notes.
With a 16. 16.
Be better at D&D. We've been through this.
That's what it says on my hoodie. Available now.
Down.
I've got an 18.
18, yeah. I mean, yeah, Malrus, you can see the two figures still hanging there.
Oh, dear. Oh, well.
No one's noticed them because you hung them off the outside of the tower, so no one can see it from the island side.
I'll just quickly call up Timbers and go, Timbers, mate. Just realised we've left
Is this
some...
important? I've got a rather lot to get on with.
I know, but just quickly, we've just realised we've left some ne'er-do-wells hanging off the top of the tallest tower. I think they might still be alive. Maybe
dear.
get them down.
Right, we'll put them on the list when time allows. We'll cut them down, I suppose.
And there's some people in that tower as well.
Oh, marvellous.
Don't start the execution.
And he might need a firing pin if he's got a spare one.
Anyway, we've left you with quite a mess, but... You know.
You can say that again. There's certainly a mess to clear up here.
We thought you'd like to leave your mark on the place, so We've given you a blanket, a clean
Well,
slate.
I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting to have to install an orangery in the fortress, but apparently we have. So, yay for us! Right, are you boys underway yet?
We are underway,
yeah,
Captain.
Yeah. Basically, there.
Excellent. I don't believe that. I'll be honest.
We're only 5 minutes away. We're just round the corner.
Yeah. Leaving now, Captain.
Excellent. Can you bring some milk when you come back?
We have 2 cows on the.
I've left you 2 cows. How much milk do you need?
Yeah.
How many brews are you lot drinking?
Semi-skimmed, please.
Unless it's not cow milk that you'd like.
Just add some water.
You've heard of the magical flump milk as well.
We actually met some flumps, but I didn't see any. That's a story for another time. So.
Acidy
That's a
than
story
milky.
for many beers. When I shall see you at Nancy's on your return, then.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Not having the White Russian.
Right. Get underway quickly, and may all the gods speed. Now, fuck off.
Fuck off, Captain.
We are fucking off, Captain.
If only I had my broom so I could fly that firing pin back to him.
Fucking no.
Bibbidi bobbidi broom?
Nothing happens.
It's gone.
I'm running out of patience for this.
It's gone.
You may have
But
to
if you
accept
say it enough, maybe in a few months' time it'll come back.
I have infinite
Or you'll
patience.
steal someone else's by accident who's got the same word as you. You'll be like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. But it'll be a Hoover this time. A Dyson arrives.
Okay.
Keep this password safe. You will need it to log into your broom. But yeah, so
So we're
you're
shantying
underway.
along.
You've set sail for your first independent seaborne adventure. What can you do to try and catch up with the Commodore then? As I suppose the Commandant. The Commodore would be a different person. He's a Commandant.
Hey, Malrus, you've got a bit of experience with this whole sales malarkey.
Kind of.
Yeah.
He's
so
read a book.
bit.
Oh, well, you're the captain. I
Not so
assume.
much.
Why would you want a ship then? Get a car. Anyway, so
What's a car?
doesn't matter.
Get a cart.
Cart. I'm sorry.
I made you a cart. You've forgotten Guinevere already.
I'm not. I'm a bit seasick. I'm not great
No,
on
I
boats.
haven't. She's in the bottom. She's below deck.
Well,
Okay.
you've already
You set up
moved.
a go-kart track downstairs.
Did you move all of our stuff as well, or just your own?
Everything's here now.
Oh,
Been busy.
Did you evict
That
us
is
from the
r-
Teldath? Have we?
That is remarkable.
He has moved you out.
Yeah.
but there were so many amenities on the Teldath. Like the shopping centre was so close to our front door, and now
Like, where's the
another
toilet
ship.
on this thing?
over
the side.
Go over
Yeah.
the side.
You hang your
The
keks
world-
over the side.
The world is your toilet, Jeff.
Malrus,
Did you bring
fucked
Bill's-
us here.
did you bring
I
Bill's
do bad
terrarium?
things. I've done bad shit,
Everything's
Malrus, but you have fucked
downstairs.
us right now.
Do we still have an ensuite, Malrus?
Yeah,
There is
everywhere.
no ensuite.
It's
I'd
ensuite
like to-
adjacent.
Oh, can I have a look around the ship? Can I see if is it separate bedrooms? Are we all still in the same bedroom? What's this?
We're still
when you look
sharing.
around, you see there is one small cabin at the back with a single bed, which looks like the captain's cabin, and then there
Which
are
is
a number
mine
of
now.
hammocks hung around the rest of the ship. In
I'll
odd
take
places.
the captain's cabin then.
With all my stuff. Get out.
Oh,
Look, if you're going to contest it, there is going to be a fight. Just
No,
so
no,
you
no.
know.
I love
I'll
that.
sleep
Get
in
out.
one of these hammocks. It's been a long day.
Where's Bill's terrarium? Vivarium.
Yeah. Vivarium. Yeah.
Vivarium.
Where's the Vivarium gone? Did you bring the
Right there.
Vivarium?
Everything's there.
Wow, okay, he has been busy.
Yeah, you really got a ship. In fairness, we were just fucking around, just chatting to Timbers and River for a while, weren't we?
Yeah.
Negotiating
back.
surrender.
Lads, how can
All
we
that sort
speed
of
this? How can we speed this? I don't
Well-
really know much about sailing.
I could, if I don't know either, but I think that if I could get the wind to go behind us in the direction we want, but then my concern is that if I change all the wind, then he
That's
would
gonna
get an
speed him up
advantage.
as
Yeah,
well.
so
I think there was a
Let's hope River's
radius on
doing
that,
a
was there
job.
not?
Sorry.
I think there should be a radius on that because when the stone was affecting the island, it was only within a certain radius of the stone.
It was,
true.
wasn't it? Yeah.
So it was like 2 miles or
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah.
sound. Updated to 2 mile range.
Let's say that.
Hey guys, I've had a really good idea. Why don't I use Unbeliev's Blessing? Because it sort of only seems to act in this sort of like 2 mile radius around us. So I think I could speed us up without actually speeding the Commandant up
quite
at
an
all.
accurate.
I've just been playing
perception of what your ability could do.
Last
It
month,
seems weirdly specific.
Last month I was just fucking with the weather, a little bit every day just to see what I could do with it, get to know it a bit. But I reckon I've got control of this. So let's have a look at
fantastic.
I think we're going that way. So yeah, off we go.
Are we heading in
turbo boost? Hit that button, Captain.
Is the heading that we're making? Is it in a straight line? Are we having to circumnavigate sort of the rest of the island, or are we just?
Well, no, you've headed out of the bay, and you are sort of heading in the direction visible from the bay, the opening of the bay.
And we're still on course.
You have a choice though, because River has informed you that they will be heading through the Devil's Arse. So that would, from where you are geographically, that is the quickest route back to Neverwinter. You can you can avoid the Devil's Arse if you want, but it will take a lot longer to do that.
We don't have much longer time.
Yeah, how much longer?
So to give you an idea of timescales here, because we're going to do a bit of time shifting a little bit. Realistically, in order for you to catch them, if you can get a decent amount of pace and they get slowed down sufficiently, you should catch them probably within the week.
Right. Oh, God.
And that's if you follow them directly. If you go round the Devil's Arse, it will be closer to a month before you catch them.
Is the Devil's Arse... are there any maps within the Valkyrie that we've got access to?
There are sea charts, yes.
There are sea charts. Is the Devil's Arse... Is it... What does it look like on the map? Is it a sort of?
It's not a specific divine. It's not a specifically designated.
What do you
area
think
that a
it looks
cartographer
like?
would plot out? But it's a maritime folklore area,
right?
That sailors of the Shattered Lands know well. That exists between a sort of triangulated point. And when I say triangulated, it's through a sort of icosagons sort of pattern, if you will. Okay. A sort of icosagon of islands.
Okay, so it's like it's a collection of islands,
yeah, the sort of area in between these islands.
Wild magic.
And what is that? Is it wild magic? Is that what makes it so dangerous?
Yes, there is an unusual amount of wild magic abound there that acts at whim on things.
Guys,
we don't have the luxury of time, do we? Really?
We don't, but I think we should be careful if we are going through the Devil's Arse.
But equally, can I not speed us up? Even are you saying that with me speeding the ship up?
That's with you speeding them up, yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
At this pace, if you didn't speed up, because they have a very fast ship, you would, if you didn't speed up, you would only just catch them before they get to Neverwinter.
Really? Oh god. Yeah. Okay, I think my vote is for the sail straight on to them and catch them as quick as we can. Really.
If we go through the arse, can we go slow through the arse and not use Jeff's magic?
Sometimes it might be better to go slow through the arse.
You can't just smash your way into the arse.
Especially to start with as well. You just got to ease it.
You got to ease into the arse. You can't just batter your way in there at full speed.
Into the devil's
Well, some people like that sort of thing.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm actually voting for if we can achieve a good speed, because it still leaves time on the other side. I'd rather avoid the arse altogether. Because Keth does not like the Devil's Arse because it made him smaller. So he's like, nope. No brown time for me.
How about we skim the arse, but don't go through it?
Yeah, well, let's just go around the rim of the arse.
Let's circumnavigate the hoop.
Okay. So are you choosing to go?
We're rimming the Devil's Arse, yes.
Yeah,
we're gonna rim the Devils.
Yeah. Okay, so if you look at the Devil's Arse on the area that you, I mean, to be fair, Jeff, you're looking at the map, aren't you? So you know the sea well, looking at that.
Jeff does,
yes. as the navigator. And you know roughly the area that is designated by sailors as the Devil's Arse.
Oh, well, yeah.
And the reason it's so problematic is that it very much separates the majority of the Shattered Lands from Neverwinter.
Right.
There are a few islands on the Neverwinterward side of the Devil's Arse, but many of them are on the far side. And the reason that it's so problematic is that sailors have to usually travel through there, as it is often decided to be the safest and fastest route.
Right.
The reason the other routes are so dangerous are largely unknown, but very few vessels make it through.
Oh,
okay.
Either going north or south of the Devil's Arse.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like the Dungeon Master wants us very much to smash our way into the Devil's Arse.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you what...
So I've got control, so we can. I reckon because it's going to go wherever I want to, isn't it? So
Yep. Jeff is in charge of navigation here.
Okay, cool.
That way, and wind. So you're really all fucked up. It's up to me. Captain's just there for show, really.
It's there to turn the wheel.
It's just the minions underneath that are doing all the work. Right. So
I'm just polishing my cannon.
So we're heading towards the Devil's Arse.
Make sure all four are clean.
Clean your cannon.
You can clean your own bloody cannon.
Okay.
Dirty halfling.
I think Derek would like to just take some time to. Maybe
it was a wanking joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So all of you during the next few days before you get to the Devil's Arse, get the opportunity to take a long rest and recover all your hit points and your spell slots and everything, which is really good.
I get my 1 hit point back.
You do, yeah. I'm astonished you took so little damage in that, but you know.
So I've got all my spell slots back, but have we so I'm full health, but could we potentially get starved because we've got food?
Don't worry about rations. It's not interesting.
Because I was worried if we were going to start having dehydration points and shit like that.
It happened to be fully stocked, and Malrus pillaged the
Malrus has been jumping off the boat,
well.
grabbing a load of barrels, emptying them out of all their stuff.
Yeah, he's found coconuts and pomegranates and things.
Yeah, and we have plenty of fresh water, but we're all drinking each other's wee just because we like it.
Yeah, we just drink.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
It's got aftermath of.
And I
like the taste.
We've got a beer fridge beer sink that gives us unlimited beer, but we're drinking piss.
I have an entire.
Do we have a harpoon?
Pub, yeah, we've got a pub.
Do you have a harpoon? Yes, there are 2 harpoon cannons right at the front.
Oh, excellent.
How many?
This little dinghy.
4.
I said it was well armed.
So there are 4 actual cannons and then 2 harpoon cannons at the front.
Yes. 2 little sort of...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Full on Moby Dick.
Pretty well armed.
Harpoon cannons.
Fair enough. I'll just do general boat maintenance, load cannons and all that.
Yeah, just bash a bit of wood into the hull if we get a leak, you know.
Yeah.
That solves the problem.
Use one of Malrus's possessions to plug the hole.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. That's cool.
You know, there's a small little stove in the galley that's, you know, it's always got a hot pan on it, so if you want to fry any fish or anything like that, you can. And
I think we'll have a nice decompress in the wizard's sleeve, won't we?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
so we'll have a lovely time at sea. You know,
Captain, put your
you take it in turns to shift to be on shift on deck to you know, be at the helm and man the mainsail. And all these, and the jib, and all of that.
And other nautical terms.
Wheel.
And the spinnaker.
Yeah.
And other sheets
trim
of that
shafts
description.
to the wind and all that.
Yeah. You know, check the luff. And all of those
shanty
things.
Practice. We only know one shanty.
So you set sail, and after a few days, you find yourselves, Jeff, you are aware that you are entering the Devil's Arse.
Ooh, I feel a tingling in my bones.
Without permission.
The devil doesn't know.
Imagine not knowing.
What the devil doesn't
How do you
know
get
is
in
gonna
there?
hurt him. When did
What are
you
you
get
doing
here?
back there?
So what are we doing, boys?
Excuse me, who are you?
filming ourselves in.
This is your sort of fourth day at sea now.
Yeah, I've got the compass, and we've got our plan, and I'm just going to keep the stick in the wind behind us to make sure we're heading.
I have a question. You
Go on.
still using your Umbly's Blessing? Is that going to be considered a wild magic trigger? And is it safe to just turn your wind off and let us slowly float through the devil's arse?
I think that might be preferable, and we could always, but we'll obviously have to pay a bit more attention to the way that the boat is sailing.
Well, how do we know where the wild magic barrier is? Like, because how am I going to know to turn this off?
I mean, weird shit will start happening, I'd imagine.
It's not like a barrier. It's just sort of, it sort of gradually just becomes the wild magic, ambient wild magic just sort of builds and builds as you get closer to this area.
Oh, well, guys, we're definitely going straight through the wild. We're going through.
Let's do it.
Because I'm drawn by wild magic, and so I'm controlling this, but subconsciously, even if I was thinking I want to go around it, I'm getting drawn straight into that wild magic. My eye wants to go there. I'm controlling the wind and the compass. We're definitely going through the devil's arse.
We don't need any more wind in the devil's arse, do we?
Well, I don't want to blow smoke up the devil's arse, but I don't know when necessarily to stop at this point. I don't know when to stop, so I'm only going to know to stop when weird shit starts happening, and by then it might be too late. I don't know. If that's a trigger. But it's a god power rather than magic, but I don't know.
Your 3 or 4 days at sea thus far have been relatively uneventful. The sea's been relatively calm, and mostly thanks to Jeff's connection with Umberlee. The sea has been very, very convenient for you, and the wind has always been in your favour. And we see now the Valkyrie as it sails on, proud in the water. We see the Valkyrie looking small but dangerous in the water as it sails.
Derek
off
is going to be a bit disconcerted by the quiet and the sort of calm. It's just a bit.
I don't like this, Derek.
I know.
The air's a bit thicker and it smells of mushrooms.
The air tastes a little funny. It tastes a little sort of
arsey.
Yeah,
arsey.
Jeff
arsey,
likes
yes.
it. Not that it tastes arsey. It doesn't taste arsey to Jeff. Tastes
to Jeff,
sweet.
it tastes.
Taste of ambrosia to Jeff.
Yeah.
Somehow that's worse.
He's sniffing the air like a snake. Look at him. It's really weird.
I love the smell of victory.
Bill goes all twitchy like, yeah.
Just retreats into his terrarium.
Sniffing his own fart.
Easy, Bill. It's okay.
And as you enter the Devil's Arse, you see that the ship itself starts to have a bit of an aura about it. A sort of just on the edge of sight, just on the edge of vision, you can see a light, a sort of colour start to sort of glow all around on every sort of edge of this ship. You just on the edge of vision.
Is anybody else?
I don't like
No, never
this.
mind. You see that too. I'm not just overtired.
And can
My eyes
you
are
all
itchy.
please roll a D100?
D100.
Bluebeard is hurt, but no River's returned. Hidden with a commandant, she tells all she's learned. They ask Nancy the cow, say we goodbye to their mass. To hunt down the commandant through the devil's ass. Malrus confesses he's moved all of their stuff. Jeff channels Umberlee's blessing. Are they finally off? In wild magic waters, what awaits in there? We'll have to find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.